A dime a dozen. Something that is very common or abundant, and therefore not particularly valuable or unique. Available in large quantities and easily obtained. Commonplace or ordinary. With the rise of online shopping, generic household items are now a dime a dozen. Cheap souvenirs like keychains and magnets are a dime a dozen at tourist attractions. In the world of fashion, trendy accessories are a dime a dozen, but timeless pieces are harder to come by. In a city like New York, pizza places are a dime a dozen, but finding a truly exceptional slice can be challenging. In that area, skilled laborers are a dime a dozen, so finding a job shouldn't be difficult. Cutting corners. To do something in a way that saves time, effort, or money, but may result in a lower quality or less desirable outcome. Taking shortcuts or employing less than ideal methods to complete a task or achieve a goal, often to the detriment of the final result. In an effort to save money, the restaurant began cutting corners by using lower quality ingredients, resulting in a decline in customer satisfaction. Students who cut corners by plagiarizing their assignments risk academic penalties and damage to their reputation. Rather than investing in proper training, some companies resort to cutting corners by hiring unqualified employees. The construction company was accused of cutting corners to finish the project ahead of schedule, leading to safety concerns. The author refused to cut corners when writing her novel, opting to take the time to carefully craft each sentence and scene. Back to the drawing board. Returning to the beginning or starting over, especially after a plan, project, or idea has failed or encountered obstacles. Re-evaluating or reassessing a strategy or approach that has proven to be ineffective or unsuccessful. The negotiations fell through, forcing both parties to go back to the drawing board and rethink their positions. Our initial design was rejected, so it's back to the drawing board to come up with a new concept. The first draft of the screenplay didn't meet the director's expectations, so it was back to the drawing board to revise the script. After the product launch was met with negative reviews, the marketing team went back to the drawing board to devise a better campaign. The software update caused more problems than it solved, so the developers had to go back to the drawing board and fix the bugs. Hit the nail on the head. To accurately identify or describe the crux of a matter. To express something precisely or aptly. To make a correct or insightful observation or analysis, hitting upon the main point or issue. Her explanation hit the nail on the head, clarifying the confusion and resolving the misunderstanding. When it comes to customer feedback, she always hits the nail on the head, addressing their concerns with empathy and insight. You really hit the nail on the head with your analysis of the problem. It's exactly what I've been thinking. The consultant's report hit the nail on the head, outlining the key challenges facing the company and proposing effective solutions. The comedian's joke hit the nail on the head, perfectly capturing the absurdity of modern life. Cost an arm and a leg. To be extremely expensive or costly. To require a significant amount of money. To come at a high price, often beyond what is reasonable or expected. The new smartphone may have all the latest features, but it costs an arm and a leg. Attending that concert would be amazing, but the tickets are likely to cost an arm and a leg. The wedding reception was beautiful, but it must have cost them an arm and a leg to rent such an extravagant venue. Healthcare in this country can cost an arm and a leg, especially for those without insurance. Buying a house in this neighborhood can cost an arm and a leg due to its desirable location. Jump on the bandwagon. To join or support a popular trend, movement, or cause, especially when it is already well established or gaining momentum. To adopt a particular belief, behavior, or practiced simply because it is fashionable or widely accepted, rather than based on personal conviction. Once celebrities started endorsing the charity campaign, others began to jump on the bandwagon and show their support. As soon as the diet became trendy, everyone seemed to jump on the bandwagon and start following it. Political candidates often jump on the bandwagon of popular issues in order to gain support from voters. With the rise of environmental awareness, more companies are jumping on the bandwagon and promoting their eco-friendly practices. After the successful launch of the new product, many companies jumped on the bandwagon and released their own versions. Break the ice. To initiate or facilitate social interaction, especially in a situation where there may be tension or awkwardness. To make a situation more relaxed or comfortable by initiating conversation or engaging others in a friendly manner. As the new student in class, I was nervous, but my classmates helped break the ice by inviting me to join their group. The host of the party made an effort to break the ice by telling a joke and encouraging guests to mingle. Playing a game together helped break the ice and create a sense of camaraderie among the team members. At the networking event, I tried to break the ice by introducing myself to people and asking about their interests. In interviews, it's important to break the ice and establish rapport with the interviewer to make a positive impression. Bite the bullet. To bravely endure a difficult or unpleasant situation, especially when there is no alternative option. To face a challenging or painful circumstance with courage and resolve, despite the discomfort or adversity involved. When faced with financial difficulties, they had to bite the bullet and downsize their business to stay afloat. Although the surgery was risky, she knew she had to bite the bullet and undergo the procedure to improve her health. After months of procrastination, she finally decided to bite the bullet and confront her boss about the unresolved issues. Biting the bullet, they accepted the harsh reality of the situation and began making necessary changes. Despite his fear of flying, he had to bite the bullet and board the plane to attend the important meeting. Spill the beans. To reveal or disclose secret or confidential information, often unintentionally or carelessly. To divulge details or share knowledge about something that was meant to be kept private or confidential. Trying to keep a secret was difficult for him, and he eventually spilled the beans to his closest friend. She accidentally spilled the beans about the surprise party, ruining the surprise for everyone. During the interrogation, the suspect spilled the beans about the location of the stolen goods. Under pressure from the investigators, he finally spilled the beans about his involvement in the scheme. The journalist promised not to spill the beans about her anonymous source, even under pressure from her editor. Level up your English. Master vocabulary, idioms, and phrasal verbs with fun quizzes. Translate meanings into 104 languages. Download now. Link in the description. Please like and subscribe to our channel.